I'm from Sweden. If Sweden doesn't win, we're happy for our neighbors, Scandinavian neighbors. So they continue to row that boat. Let's see how far that boat can go.
All the people went to our castle. They want to wake up our king. Our king is 89, and they were sitting outside the castle. There must have been 50, 60,000 people in the streets, and they were rowing.
Thierry Henry e o Zlatan Ibrahimovic acham que a Noruega pode vencer o Brasil. Na TV inglesa, eles apostam que a Noruega vai vencer o Brasil. E o ex-jogador norueguês Jan Age Fjort fala do clima na Noruega com a Copa. Bora conferir.
We knew it's a good team. I don't know if they have objectives in this tournament. Like Alexis said, they're having fun, they're enjoying whatever they go through. They seem to be happy, and they're making history. And I'm from Sweden. If Sweden doesn't win, we're happy for our neighbors, Scandinavian neighbors. So they continue to row that boat. Let's see how far that boat can go.
That's very charitable. So in your area of Europe, if Sweden don't win, you want the other Scandinavian countries to do well?
Now, yes, because I'm not playing anymore. When I was playing, we talk different language.
Okay. Okay, interesting. Thierry, they play Brazil this coming Sunday in the next round in New York, New Jersey. How far do you think this Erling Haaland-inspired Norway can go? Will Brazil, do you think, put up too much for them?
I don't know about that. We'll have to talk about it when they're going to play Brazil. I want to talk about what the team has achieved so far. And now they remind me of Bodo Glimt in the Champions League. It's a team effort. I like the way Nusa is playing. I like the way Soloff is moving all the time for the big man. The big man stays inside. Soloff makes runs into the channel. I like Berge inside with all the guard out there, maneuver the ball. And so it's a team effort. And you can see it as much as you can relate to how they celebrate and and everything. The way they play is also contagious, not only how they celebrate. That's what I like about this team. Let's see how they can open up Brazil. But it is a team effort. If Berg doesn't pass that ball and is not unselfish on that one, the big man cannot score. It is a team effort and always will be, and Norway shows that all the time.
What's your line? You don't have to score, the team has to.
Exactly that, and Berg knows about it. But like I said, it is a thing that Bodo Glimt do. I had the opportunity on another channel to interview them, and they said if they don't pass the ball to the guy in the better position, the boss will sub you. And you see that. Patrick Berg plays for Bodo Glimt. Okay. Exactly that.
Lovely. Gentlemen, OK, thank you.
But through all of that, Norway was creating chances.
Yeah.
And so when you're creating chances and you've got a guy called Erling Haaland up front, you've got a chance of winning games. And I've already said that I think Norway will beat Brazil. And I'm not going to change from that. I think they can beat Brazil.
I'm pretty confident. I'm looking forward to watching Haaland versus Gabriel.
Yeah.
That matchup.
Oh, we know that matchup.
I do worry about Sorloth playing on that right-hand side and trying to chase Vinny Jr. back. That does worry me a little bit. But I love the idea of what Jan's saying and what Erling Haaland's saying. And sometimes we can delve really deeply into football and people can look at the data and people can look at the psychology. And maybe some people think it's with quite a defeatist attitude, what Jan's saying. I embrace it. I'm like with Jan and I'm like Erling Haaland. Look, you're Norway playing against Brazil. The pressure's on Brazil. Yeah. There's no pressure on Norway. Why can't they go into this game and just say, listen, we'll do it our way. We'll give it our best shot. If we've got enough, we've got enough. And if we can progress, amazing. If Brazil beat us, then we've tried our best. We hold our hands up and just say we weren't good enough. It's a great place for Norway to be going into that game with hardly any pressure.
Stevie, early prediction and why you think it's going to go Norway's way?
Well, it's partly because Norway have Erling Haaland and they have other ability around the field, but I'm not convinced about Brazil. I still think they're in some ways getting by. And this is a great game. And, you know, you're talking about a player who's enjoying playing, everything becomes easier. It's easier to run. It's easier to chase. Everything becomes easier when you're enjoying what you're doing. And the hard yards are the hardest things in football. And if you don't feel well, if you don't feel confident, if you don't think you're 100%, running around and chasing it gets you in the end. But when you're feeling good and you're enjoying yourself, you'll run all day. And this Norwegian side will run all day for each other. And again, That's something I'm not quite sure the Brazilians have. I'm not sure that all the Brazilians are running for the guy standing next to him, but I can tell you, I know the Norwegians are.
All right, Jan, so early prediction now, since they're having so much fun, how much fun do you see them having against Brazil?
I think they're going to have a lot of fun. I'm not saying they're going to win the game. I don't think we're going to win the game, but I do think that Norway. I mean, we got 500 people living in Norway. They know. I spoke to some of the players today after the game, and they kind of noticed what's going on in Norway. You must imagine they're all on public viewing. After the game today, there were like hundreds, thousands. You saw the photos and pictures from Oslo. After the game, all the people went to our castle. They want to wake up our king. Our king is 89, and they were sitting outside the castle. There must have been 50,000-60,000 people in the streets, and they were rowing. Can you imagine? Our king, he loves his football, and then he sees out of the window, and he sees like 50,000 people rowing. What I do say about is that this thing that Erling Haaland has, this attitude that comes from this support, this energy that comes from Norway. And I think that is a fantastic strength, because what's coming for Brazil is the pressure to win the World Cup. And I think that is an advantage for us. I'm not saying we have nothing to lose. I'm just saying we've got everything to win. And I think that is a great start for a game against Brazil for us.
Isso aí, siga a gente para saber o que estão falando por lá, dos nossos daqui. Até mais!